Hi, class. So my immediate response in the moment for the incident is that I would say, I can only imagine the amount of burden and responsibility both of you, Jasmine and Ethan, are carrying. Thank you, Karen, for sharing your perspective about fairness. I noticed that this is bringing up lots of thoughts and feelings in the group. Jasmine and Ethan, how do you feel about hearing Karen's response, and what comes up for you right now? Some of the potential underlying implicit biases that can play is like socioeconomic biases. So like when Karen comes from a wealthy family and may have like difficulty fully understanding the pressures that come with financial obligations. Her assumption of like Jasmine and Ethan should prioritize themselves may reflect her socioeconomic perspective. And there can also be a plane of generational biases. So Karen's biases can have an implicit assumption that older family expectations are outdated or unreasonable, since she stated this is 2025. And what I would say to all of them after, you know, possible biases is I would say thank you, Jasmine and Ethan, for sharing how Karen's response feels and for pointing out generational and socioeconomic aspects at play. Karen, I'd like to hear from you too. What is your reaction to what Jasmine and Ethan have shared, and how do you understand their perspectives and experiences? So this will work because like it validates and normalizes Jasmine and Ethan, and makes Karen reflect without putting her on being defensive, and it encourages exploration for everyone. And like, how can this incident deepen the group's understanding? So I would just simply say we've seen how Jasmine and Ethan experience intense family pressures that may feel very different from Karen's perspectives. So let's just explore how these pressures show up in all of our lives and how our backgrounds and cultures shape what we see. So like we can talk about highlighting diversity or exploring emotional impact, how people feel and like decision making. We reflect on our implicit biases. We can use Karen's response as an example to examine how our own assumptions and backgrounds can shape how we interpret others' experiences. And then connecting to shared experiences encourages members to share similar pressures.